Dr. Dre says doctors thought he might die after a brain aneurysm. BTS teases RM's photography book, Me, Myself, and RM Entirety. Rick Ross takes accountability for hefty Wingstop violation. Hi everyone, we're the Museroll team, and our goal is to keep you informed about the music industry. We'll be the first to learn about musical and business movements of artists and labels. Do you have a passion for music? Do you want to get into the music business? Subscribe to our channel on YouTube if you find this type of video valuable. Please press the like button and hit the notification bell to stay up to date. RM is about to launch a new endeavor, so get ready. BTS revealed his upcoming photography book, Me, Myself, and RM Entirety on Friday, August 19th. The K-pop trio made the announcement along with 3 previews from the self-described folio, but did not provide a release date. In the first, the book's title is shown against a cloud-filled background of vivid blue, and a taut white bedsheet is propped up in the grass below. In the second, a black and white area showcasing an exhibition of modern art is covered with the title in large white block letters. The profile of the idol is apparent against a black-lit gateway in the third, which is lit in sepia tones. The majority of fans, however, were drawn in the middle image, where they began to wonder aloud if there were any Easter eggs to be found. Specifically, a stack of books subtly placed atop a chair in the center of the frame. Zooming up on the spines of the 3 hardcover books, one asked in a direct reply to the announcement tweet, "What is this?" A different person questioned, "Did he write his own books?" Many fans speculated that the books' titles had something to do with the K-pop's group's next releases. According to the top 2 books on the stack, one member of ARMY speculated next BTS album, neutral next RM album, Archive. Naturally, BTS is currently devoting time to independent endeavors like G-First Hope's album, Jack in the Box. A solo trip by RM to Switzerland, where he attended his first art basel, is chronicled in the photography book. The Korean rapper can be seen attending the annual International Art Fair, where he just so happens to find a chair designed by another Chris Martin, and gave his My Universe bandmate from Coldplay a fun shout-out in the process. The vlog of the experience was uploaded to BTS's official YouTube channel. The rapper is not only member of BTS, who will soon release a photo book, Me, Myself, and Jungkook, Time Difference, is the title of the photography book that Jungkook has been teasing. Jungkook aims for a vampire vibe in the book's promotional images, showing the star with pale skin and blood-red lip. In other news, according to Dr. Dre, doctors thought he would die after suffering a brain aneurysm in 2021. In a recent appearance on Dolovit Quince's Work Out the Doubt podcast, the rapper and music producer revealed some details about his 2-week stay in an LA hospital's intensive care unit. "I am at Cedars-Sinai Hospital and they weren't letting anyone in, meaning visitors, family, or anything like that, because of COVID, but they let my family in. They called them up later to say their last goodbyes because they thought I was out of there," he recalled. Dre claimed that he was not informed about the severity of his condition and described the experience of seeing his entire family encircling him in the hospital bed as quote-unquote crazy. He went on to describe part of his treatment, which included having to be woken up every hour. "Because of what was going on in my brain, they had to wake me up every hour for 2 weeks to do these tests, basically looking like sobriety tests. Like touch a nose, rub your heel on your calf," he explained. He went on to say that the process left him hungry and exhausted, saying that "I didn't eat for 2 weeks and that as soon as they'd leave, I'd try to sleep." Despite the seriousness of the medical event, he said he never felt like I was in trouble. "I felt okay. I'm just going through the procedure and I'm ready to go," he explained. "Some might say I came out a little stronger than usual." Dre was admitted to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center on January 4th, 2021 for a brain aneurysm and was released on January 16th, 2021. The musician told The Hollywood Reporter in a statement at the time of his hospitalization, "I'm doing great and getting excellent care from my medical team. I'll be released from the hospital and returning home soon. Thank you to all the wonderful medical professionals at Cedars-Sinai." Dre told the Los Angeles Times in June of the same year that he had always been someone who took care of himself physically, including never having high blood pressure, and that the experience was a really strange thing. "There's something that happens for some reasons with black men and high blood pressure," he explained, "but I'm looking after myself, and I believe that every black man should check out and ensure that his blood pressure is normal." Up next, the biggest boss, also known as Rick Ross, has decided to accept responsibility for the multiple violations received by 5 of his Mississippi Wingstop. The MMG CEO addressed the mishaps within his business in a now-deleted video on Wednesday, after being ordered to pay over $100,000 in fines by the Department of Labor's Wage and Hours Division on August 17th. Sitting at a grand piano, he delivered a motivational PSA to all future bosses. "I'd like to take some time to address something," Ross began. "There will be mistakes when you run a business, but as the biggest boss, you don't make the same mistake twice, you see? Taking accountability is important when you're the biggest, and remember that most successful people view stumbling as a stepping stone to great greater things, you heard me? Let us be fantastic. According to a press release issued by the US Department of Labor, Ross and his company were found fully responsible following an investigation into unethical practices. The operator of 5 Wingstop franchise locations in Mississippi, who made employees pay for their uniforms, safety training, background checks, and cash register shortages, and violated child labor regulations, has been held accountable by the United States Department of Labor and paid $114,127 in back wages, liquidated damages, and civil penalties, it says. It was also reported that one of the Wingstop locations allowed a 15-year-old employee to work past 10 p.m. on several locations in June 2021, in violations of FLSA child labor work hour standards. Restaurant workers work hard, often for low wages, and many rely on every dollar earned to make ends meet, said Audrey Hall, director of Jackson's Wage and Hour Division. The law prohibits Boss Wing Enterprises LLC from passing an operating cost to employees or allowing a worker's pay to fall below the minimum wage rate. As a result, Ross and Boss Wings Enterprise LLC were fined $51,674 in back wages and liquidated damages for 244 workers, as well as $62,753 in civil money penalties. According to reports, Ross has paid what he owed. The music industry is always changing, so don't miss the news and stay up to date. Do you want to be a part of our group? Subscribe to our channel and be the first to hear about the latest news.